R. Shunmugam Pillai, a renowned industrialist, was known for his revolutionary invention, Shunmugam Automatic Roaster. A brief history of his life reveals how he faced the ups and downs to emerge as one of the most successful entrepreneurs of Dindigul. His success story is a gripping one that will inspire budding entrepreneurs and promising youngsters. Shunmugam Pillai was born on January 30th, 1919 in Ellapatti, a remote village near Dindigul. He married Parvati Ammal of Palani at the age of 19. In 1941, he set up his own unit that produced puffed rice as well as roasted grams. Roasting of grams and pulses varieties was a laborious task. The men who worked in these units suffered from lung disease because of the dust and smoke that was emitted. Shunmugam Pillai had the bitter experience of seeing his mother die after a prolonged lung disease. He was in pain to see his co-workers suffering from the same deadly disease as his mother. It was this pain that led to his passion of inventing the machine that would aid in roasting grains, grams, and pulses. Hence began the journey of his invention. He set up a unit at Dindigul where he started experimenting with his ideas. In 1949, his thought process began to take shape through persistent research and steadily developed to devise an automatic machine. In the course of mechanizing and automating the entire process, hundreds of quintals of Bengal grams were completely burnt and tons of iron materials were discarded as scrap. With his zealous spirit, his work gradually evolved into a full-fledged machine that outstood all the challenges and imperfections. The machine operated with firewood and furnace oil until the Neyveli Lignite Corporation Limited had approached him. The NLCL, knowing about his invention, came forward with its vast reserves of lignite, asking him to replace furnace oil to operate the machine. Eventually, it turned out to be a successful venture. In 1966, Shunmugam Pillai received the prestigious presidential award from the former Chief Minister Shri Bhaktavachalam. In 1981, Neyveli Lignite Corporation Limited highly commended his invention, for which he received a certificate of appreciation from the former chairman of NLCL, Shri G.L. Tandon. He was also highly appreciated by the eminent leaders like Shri Kamaraja and Shri Annadurai. Shri Shunmugam Pillai proved to be triumphant in the field of agriculture too. He put forth the groundbreaking idea of transporting and replanting the trees on a different land that was totally uprooted during floods. Also, he did some experiments with farming in lands at the foothills of Sirumala, a small hill station 20 kilometers away from Dindigul that was highly challenging. He was the first to adopt drip irrigation method in Dindigul district on lands that were considered to be unfit for farming and gained larger agricultural yields. Tiruchirappalli All India Radio aired his achievements. His roasted gram factories branched out in Madurai and Kumbakonam. He was the pioneer in the wholesale and retail market of roasted grams. In 1980, he established Gomat Lodge that offered high-quality boarding and lodging facilities and a prominent landmark of Dindigul till date. His vivacity, untiring efforts, and persistent vision secured him to be one of the most affluent businessmen in Dindigul. He was a man of virtues. His ideals and thoughts were always ahead of his times. He was an ardent traveler who loved visiting other states and countries. He was an amicable person who had lots of friends and well-wishers. He was very compassionate towards animals, and it is noteworthy that he built a temple for his beloved cow, Gomati, inside his factory premises. He was a happy and content person who loved being with his children and grandchildren. Sadly, he passed away on August 2nd, 1988. His automatic roaster machines have been exported to countries like Kenya, Dubai, and Sri Lanka. His descendants are skillfully taking his goodwill and accomplishments to the next level, not only through business, but also through social and community service.